When you hear the word law, the last thing you expect to do is laugh. Well, these 15 ridiculous laws in the US are the clear exceptions to that rule, because you'll be busting a gut at how hilarious they are. Starting off with no mispronunciation at number 15. In the state of Arkansas, it is strictly prohibited to mispronounce the state's name. So visitors better keep your Arkansas or Arkansas to yourself. Because according to Title I, Chapter 4, Section 105 of the Arkansas Code, it should be pronounced in 3 syllables, with the final S silent, the A in each syllable with the Italian sound, and the accent on the first and last syllables. Next up, bouncing pickles at number 14. In Connecticut, pickles are legally required to bounce before they get the green signal to be sold. After a couple of scheming businessmen tried to sell pickles that were unfit for human consumption, the State Food and Drug Commissioner created a law that proclaims pickles should bounce when dropped from the height of 1 foot. Pickle Rick, I hope you're taking notes.
I'm just trying to figure out why you would do this.
At number 13, sober in bars. If you want to get hammered to celebrate a promotion or mourn after a breakup, Alaska is not the place for that. At least, not in Alaska's bars. Per state laws, it is illegal for a person who is already drunk to either enter a bar to down more bottles or to even stay in the bar where they got drunk in the first place. Yep, it sounds a little outdated. What's the point of going to a bar if not to get drunk, right? Well, sorry to say, but the police actually enforce this law. Don't worry, you can still continue to beer fest at home. Next up, no snowballs at number 12. Thanks to a weirdly worded law in Topeka, Kansas, snowball fights can get you locked up for up to 179 days or fined up to $499. According to Topeka's criminal code, it is considered unlawful to throw stones, snowballs, or any other missiles at a person or property in the city. Kids can still make snowmen and snow angels. Just try not to get too carried away and start a snowball fight. Sorry, Jack Frost. Looks like the Grinch wins this round. Number 11. Panhandling permit. It is an unfortunate fact that we have less fortunate brothers and sisters who need to beg for money in the streets. In Memphis, Tennessee, you'll have to apply for a permit before you can start panhandling. In the past, panhandlers would have to pay $10 to secure a permit. Nowadays, it's free. Speaking of fees, at number 10, sliced bagel tax. The next time you go to New York City, forget about getting a bagel sandwich. Unless, that is, you're okay with paying extra sales tax for it. Uncut bagels are typically tax exempt in NYC, but the moment it becomes an altered bagel, meaning you slice it or toast it or serve it with cream cheese or jam, that's when you will be charged with an extra 8 cents for it. While we're on the topic of food, at number 9, yummy butter. The only thing better than butter is more butter. And hey, Wisconsin loves their butter, all right. And why not? It carries the reputation of America's Dairyland after all. To protect that reputation, Wisconsin has a law demanding all cheese and butter produced within the state to be highly pleasing. Thank you, Wisconsin. We've got another food-related law on its way to number 8. Finger-lickin' good chicken. In Gainesville, Georgia, finger-lickin' is not just a fast food chain tagline nor a suggestion. It is mandatory. Thanks to a law added to the city code in 1961, it has become illegal to use utensils when chomping on fried chicken in the poultry capital of the world. In fact, one tourist was arrested in 2009 for using a fork while eating chicken in the city. Georgia loves chicken, all right. In fact, they even have a specific road safety law. At number 7, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, sure. But maybe also because it wasn't in Georgia. In the city of Quitman, Part 2, Chapter 8, Article 1 of their municipal code makes it illegal for farm animals to run about, and it specifically stated that their chickens are not allowed to cross the road. We get how the law may have been penned to keep lackadaisical farmers in line, but these poor chickens sure are missing out on so many joke opportunities. Think that was ridiculous? Well, things are just about to get even weirder and funnier. At number 6, fart itinerary. Here's a quick fart fact. A human passes gas 10 to 20 times a day on average. So, given that everybody farts, who would have thought that breaking wind could mean breaking the law? In Florida, it is illegal to fart in a public place after 6 p.m. on a Thursday. Yeah, I know. I have so many questions too. Why a Thursday? And why the 6 p.m. fart curfew? Also, how do you even enforce this law when you can always deny that the bottom burp came from you?
What? I didn't do anything.
On second thought, I don't think I want to find out the answer to that. Making it to our top 5, Sunday ban. South Carolina believes that Sundays should come with a pause button. Good news is, it means it's illegal to work on Sundays. Yeah! Bad news, it's also illegal to dance on Sundays.
Why?
But fans of Footloose will be happy to hear that lawmakers are already in the process of repealing this antiquated law. At number 4, no road rage. Did that car cut you off? Almost hit a pedestrian because he was jaywalking? No matter how satisfying it might be to scream at them, while in Rockville, Maryland, it'd be best to keep your potty mouth to yourself. According to Chapter 13, Article 3, Section 13-53 of their city code, it's illegal to curse and use obscene language while on any street, sidewalk, or highway. If caught, you would face a misdemeanor charge and may have to pay a fine of $100 to the city swear jar. At number 3, black cat etiquette. Black cats get a bad rap because of superstitions about how crossing their paths may bring bad luck. This is especially true in the city of Fresh Lick Springs in Indiana, where a 1939 law dictates that all black cats must wear bells on Friday the 13th. According to the law, it was created as a war measure to alleviate mental strain on the populace. That law may be based on superstition, but at least it's based on an animal that actually exists. But we can't really say the same thing for the next one. At number 2, protecting Bigfoot. In at least 2 Washington counties, there are laws protecting Sasquatch from poachers. Since 1969, Bigfoot poaching has been considered a felony in Skamania County, and it's still got a $1,000 fine for it. In Wadham County, a 1991 law declared roughly 1 million acres of land an official Sasquatch protection and refuge area. Has anyone been caught violating these Bigfoot protection laws? Nope. I mean, they haven't even really caught a Sasquatch before, so... Finally, at number 1 is this weirdly specific law on donkeys sleeping in bathtubs. Welcome to Arizona, where once upon a time, in 1924, a merchant near Kingman used to let his donkey sleep in his bathtub. When the nearby dam broke and caused a flash flood, the sleeping donkey was washed downstream. The donkey was saved, but the town spent quite some time and manpower for the rescue operation. Shortly after, a law was passed that allows donkeys to stand in the bathtub, for example, when being given a bath, but they are prohibited from sleeping in the bathtub after 7 p.m.
Okay, that makes me feel so much better.
I think it's safe to assume the donkeys weren't consulted while this law was under discussion. Do you know of other countries with a lot of ridiculous laws that make you scratch your head? Tell us in the comments, and we might just make a video about that too. And if you're in the mood for more bizarre stuff, check out these other videos. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications to get front row seats to watch Cannon's mind-blowing videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.